formula is the simplest thing. I'm a lover of money. And they know that I'm one of the product of finance.
You've seen women do better.
I do see that myself. I do much better than the men. I believe I'll perform better than them. Women are naturally gifted. Some men will not like their wives to be richer than them.
Some men are supportive of women being in control of finance.
Exactly.
Is your money, or your husband's money, or the family money?
I earn it. I work hard to earn it. I won't do that. Rather, I'll go for a fixed account. I wouldn't be enjoying my sweat. Then look at Nigeria, though, too.
Oh, please don't do relationship. Don't spend money on any girl. Don't spend money on any man.
If they are earning the money themselves, they can invest it.
But as a student, there is nothing else you should be doing with your finance but studying and as well investing.
Percentage of women that embezzle and all that much.
You're welcome once again to the COOU Podcast Studio. COOU Podcast Studio is built on the 3 V's trajectory of the new administration of Chukwuemeka Odumegwu University: values, viability, and visibility. And with us today, we have someone who is making her marks on the stone of time, who is creating change, effectively creating change in finance and academics in Nigeria. So we are joined today by Dr. Angela Obiageli Ibekwe. She is an academic, a tutor, a teacher, yes, and also a researcher in the field of finance, where she is very much invested in raising the next generation of women in finance in Nigeria. She's actually a lecturer in the Amiable University, Chukwuemeka Odumegwu University, Anambra State, Nigeria, where she teaches, mentors, and as well does her research on how to intercept and reconcile finance with real life decisions. So thank you very much for being with us here today, Ma.
Thank you very much.
It's such an honor having you here.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
You can just introduce yourself, tell them something.
Okay. My name's Dr. Mrs. Angela Obiageli Ibekwe. A lecturer of this Citadel of Learning from the Department of Finance, Faculty of Management Sciences. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Ma. We're so glad to have you here.
You're welcome.
We're so glad. Let's jump into the questions.
Okay.
I know everybody's dying to hear from you.
Exactly.
All right, Ma. So for the starters, as a finance lecturer in this country, Nigeria, what are the gaps that you see between what is taught in the classroom and what women actually face in the finance industry?
The gaps, I feel that female students, the women in financial sector faces the structural gap.
Structural gap.
Then the legal gaps, when it's we have the legal barrier between the women folks and the other folks. Then also the financial inclusion gap, when the ladies or the women folks are not giving that attention or bringing out the best in them to include what they know about finance in the economy. It's a big challenge when it comes to women folks.
All right, Ma. Thank you very much for that answer. So you're trying to say that structurally, legally, and as well in the financial inclusion, that women who are starting a career,
yes, they are supposed to be
or
given
or in the
that
career of finance are being
somehow marginalized.
marginalized.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So, from your experience, you've taught over the years, no doubt. Your students are everywhere. So, from your experience in teaching finance in Nigeria, what is the biggest mistake that students make when preparing for their career in finance? And then, how do they avoid these mistakes?
The mistake, number one mistake they make from the experience is that number one, when a student is to gain admission into the financial, then when we are called the banking and finance,
Mm.
most of them they fear, will I say fear of calculations.
Oh,
They fear that
calculator.
it's a very big one. Then another one, they felt that it is just like a 2 degree in one.
Mm.
So most of them, they see it as a big burden that my head this time around cannot carry this calculation. But they're not knowing that embarking or enrolling or being into finance helps in so many ways. And in finance now, when we talk of finance now, it's a versatile course that is being everywhere, that the country, that the economy of the country
How
can't do
vast
without.
is it? How vast is the finance?
It is versatile in all ramifications. Because you can't say now that there is no department or industry or what have you that doesn't have finance.
So every
department.
industry, the health
Yes,
industry,
every sectors
single
in the
thing.
economy.
School,
the health sectors, the industries, both financial institutions and non-financial institutions. So we are enjoying big and great privilege. So my coming to your question that our students should, I would say they are great opportunity and they should be grateful that they have that privilege. They shouldn't be scared of that calculation so that they think is what they will just go there. My brain will be damaged, health damage, this, that. They should focus because with finance you can do everything.
Is it exactly not difficult?
It is never difficult. Because myself, I love calculations.
Oh.
It is never difficult.
You have to learn in the process.
Yes. And for you to know the deep and tips of it, you must know how to be yourself that you can do this. Tell yourself, I can do this. Formula is the simplest thing. Finance is just like one of those courses in our engineering courses that does with formulas. With formulas, you are good to go. So I'm encouraging them that finance department is the best because when you talk of finance, you can come whenever you're done from your school, you can gain yourself access to all sectors or all economy in the global.
Okay, ma. Is finance just about calculations?
No.
What about the money part?
The monetary aspect, it helps the government in so many aspects. In finance, when we talk of finance, there we have the monetary aspect of finance, and we have the fiscal aspect of finance.
Okay, but before that, are students actually afraid of the monetary aspect?
To them, I've told you the genesis of it.
It's just the calculation.
Yes, that my head cannot. Let me better go for a better course that doesn't have anything to do with
let's learn more about the monetary part.
Okay, the monetary part is that with this finance stuff in the monetary aspects in our economy, we can able to control or to regulate, or we can able to detect our GDP. That's the gross domestic product of any country. And it can also help us to pave way to know when the inflation is getting out of limits, when the inflation is at the stagnating position, when the inflation is at the inflation position, and when the inflation is at the hyperflation.
Okay.
These are the three inflation that the finance helps us to control or to look into or to regulate or to minimize And also that finance also help us in the monetary aspect, helps us in the managing the risk to make sure that somebody, let's say somebody that puts on a business now, and you know that the aim of putting up a business is to get profit, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you getting that profit from that business. You have to know that there must be challenges and the risk facing in that business.
Okay, ma'am.
So in that monetary aspect, it helps us to regulate, helps us to pave way to get the real income, the GDP of our souls or of our whatever we are indulging ourselves into.
Okay.
And also helps us to control the risk when it comes to risk control.
Management.
Yeah, risk management.
All right, ma'am. We've talked about students in general. So let's dive deep into what this conversation is about. Women studying finance, women handling finance, and apart from studying, women in money. Let's go straight to the point.
Me, I'm a lover of money. And thank God that I'm one of the product of finance. Women studying finance, I'll say, is the best thing that nature can
What
give.
about women that did not study finance, but they are actually in places where money is? I don't know how to explain it, but money is being talked about. Money is being discussed.
Yeah.
You see money moving around the table.
Yeah.
How do you see it that women should be in this place, or should they not be? Or if they should be, why? And how should they continue being there? Give us reasons.
Okay, women being in such places is a great privilege because when we talk of financing women in this situation now, I'll say that the women folks are being marginalized because in our country, Nigeria, they believe, I would say in Africa mostly, even in Igbo tradition, they believe that the women folks are not supposed to indulge themselves in education, not to talk of handling money. But if any woman at all have the opportunity and they exposed to do such, the woman does more better than the men.
You've seen women do better.
I do see that myself. I do much better than the men. So if I'm now, by the grace of God, if I'm giving as the finance minister of their country, I believe I'll perform better than them. Because men,
You
they
believe
will
you
only
perform better than
yes, men believe in grab it, run away with it. But we women, we grab it, we will utilize it, we will guide it judiciously, we will make it to yield more profit.
Oh, wow.
So you see, putting women there gives us the best. It's just like giving men that privilege to go on this digital stuff, which is part of this. Any men that you give that access to digital will mess it up all the time, 247 there. But women will have time to minimize both the data aspect of the digital world.
Okay.
So in finance, same thing.
Okay, so women should be left to be in charge of heavy finance institutions.
Honestly.
Just like Ada Umeji, Ngozi Okenjuwala,
You see, they did well.
And the rest of it.
They did well. Even up to today, you can't say anything in Nigeria finance without mentioning Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. She did well, wonderfully well, controlling the gross domestic of our country and even the inflation of the country and how the money moves. She controls everything and give it to a very nice standard. So women are naturally gifted, but will I say is out of jealousy that sometimes most men will feel that women can't do this, that we just end up in kitchen. They just want to bottleneck us that we cannot make move. Yeah. But once a woman is moved out from the cage to do this, she did it wonderfully well and in excellence.
All right, Ma, you said something a few minutes ago that if you are made the finance minister of this country, that you would do better than men. Yeah. So let's take it home. How do you think it would come down to your family? Your husband having a finance minister as a wife who is actually going to appear more richer than her. Your sons having their mother who is a finance minister. Are they able to marry women who are actually in charge of? Let's bring it home.
Okay, coming to that, I'll say that some men are supportive. Why some men are jealousy. Some men will not like their wives to be richer than them. Why some men will say, Chineke arinze go na nwunye m na-aga n'iru. Ịghọtago? But even that Chineke arinze m na nwunye m na-aga n'iru, at a point, Afu said that the money is
The money comes very heavy.
that the woman knows what she's doing, that she's being promoted, she's being reckoned on, she's being addressed, whatever they saying, they call on her, this, that. Sometimes the man adds some little jealousy. But what I'm going to say there is that it depends on the kind of marriage and the kind of family background or the kind of family you're into.
Okay.
Yeah. If you can do that, like me, by the grace of God, if I'm given the privilege or the opportunity to be the finance minister of that's my country, I believe I don't have much thing or that's much negative energy that
From your husband,
from my husband or from my home or from every member of my family. I believe they'll be happy with me.
All right. Thank you so much, Ma. So you're saying that some men are supportive of women being in control of finance
Exactly.
and money,
Yes.
while some
men are jealous.
And even the men that are, to an extent, they become uncomfortable with it.
Exactly.
All right, Ma. Thank you so much.
You're welcome,
So, you raising the next generation of women in finance, and then you paving way as well for yourself being in finance. What should a woman look out for? Like a young lady who wants to go deep into finance, who hopes to even become the next Okonjo Iweala, making choices in marriage or who to spend the rest of their lives with. What do you think? What do you tell them? These are the signs you should avoid. This person will not let you grow, or this person will let you grow in your career. What should they look out for?
Number one, I'll just advise my female folks, the young ones, those ones that wants to join the family, folks, as in building a home. Focus.
Just focus.
Focus.
Just eyes on the ball.
Focus. Because if you're not focused, any negativity energy from any angle can just weigh you down and turn your dream to a negative dream. But if you focus, look straight and know exactly what you want. Not minding, irrespective of who you are or where you come from. Just focus. Always believe in yourself that you can do this. Always prophesy, giving yourself that positive energy that if you are allowed to do this, that you can do it.
What if they're not allowed to? What if you get married to someone who doesn't allow it? And you're very passionate about this.
That one I will say, not only that, again, I will say with prayer, you can still convince.
Okay.
Because in Arabian Africa, they will say men are the right? I won't say because you want to be this, you want to be Okonjo Iweala, you start disrespecting your husband because I said you should focus. You want to
not disrespect.
So
focus doesn't come with disrespect.
It's different, two different words. So
okay, ma'am.
With prayers, and also believe that someday that you'll be what you are meant to be.
All right.
And I believe you'll get there.
All right, ma. Thank you so much,
You're welcome.
So we are still on women controlling money and the rest of that. In a family or in an institution where women are the head, and not institution where women are heading a particular office, earning a lot of money, down home, is the money their money or their husband's money or the family's money? Ma, let me just take it down. Let's not speak English. Okay. Is your money or your husband's money or the family money?
That question is a very big one. It's a very big one.
You're looking out for the big answer.
First of all, it's my sweat. I earn it. I work hard to earn it.
Yes, ma'am.
But when it's been paid as your reward for your hard work,
Yes.
you take it home to build your family.
Okay.
Yeah. When it comes to the family, you don't need to say, this is my money, I earn it, I'm the one that worked for it. Just use it to build your family. You don't have to start the discrimination that you're the one that worked very hard to earn the money, or that Nego Wabagogi see that you will not
What
have
about men
respect
that
again.
outrightly ask for the money to be given to them?
Uh-uh.
We've seen cases of women, they are being
Yeah.
paid, and their husbands say, "Oh, put my account number in your worker payroll."
My dear, I won't do that. I won't do that. Rather, I'll go for a fixed account. Family account, fixed account.
Fixed family account.
Yeah.
Okay, so the
And the
money
reason
should
why
be for
I'm going
everybody.
there, doing or giving that the account number is for it to circulate
Every member of the
every
family.
member of the
Or
family.
is that
to
not
partake from it.
disrespect at this point?
It's not. It's not.
It's
It
not.
helps to build the family, yeah. Rather than you worked hard, you earned the money, then the man there now just say, I owe you and I owe your money. Put my account so I'll be enjoying. I will be enjoying my sweat. Then look at Nigeria, though too. Then look at the economic situation of things in Nigeria. A man sit there sleep, and I work.
No, most times they are not sleeping. No, they're actually working.
Okay, even if they are working,
Yes.
they earn their own money.
Okay.
Then they manage it the way they feel or they wish to. But mine, I earn my own money. Then they paid me for the hard earn. Then going to my home, I fix it for every member of the family, not for a particular person called husband. But I know he must partake from it.
All right.
Because I'm a virtuous woman.
Thank you so much, Ma.
You're welcome.
Let's talk about the younger people. We've talked about finance in school. We've talked about finance in the family. Taking it into the cultural aspects, what the society expects for women in finance. So, can we just talk about students' life? Like, let's be realistic. Students that are in relationships, dating each other, all of that, how do they handle their finance? Is it something you say, oh, please don't do relationship, don't spend money on any girl, don't spend money on any man, just focus and use your money? Because most times you look at this and it's just not inevitable. If we say we are not going to talk about it, it is going on. It is happening. So we have to talk about it and call it name.
Okay, number one, I'm discouraging students that are sent to school by their parents, seeing themselves in school, they now indulge themselves in a relationship.
That drain their money.
I don't encourage that.
So I said no relationship in school.
I bet you come there, just come to school, read, study
just
hard.
Focus on it.
Yes, focus. And that's my slogan, focus. Focus positively. So I don't encourage students indulging in all those things when they know that they still have a longer way to go after 4 years or 5 years in the university system. I'm not encouraging. Even if I see anyone, I will myself call your parents to tell them what you're doing in school. Come on, go textbooks and valuable items that you need at that stage. You know, in life, there are stages of life. Yeah. Stages of life that they have coming to school. It's for them to come out with.
Those money themselves?
If they are earning the money themselves, they can invest it.
Okay.
They can invest it. That's investment in a finance. Even if the investment is yielding more, they can still redeploy it back to the investment where it's coming from. Okay. I encourage my students, those categories of students, partake more in investment. I took them sometimes to Nigerian Stock Exchange. That's an exchange in Onitsha.
So they will learn how to.
They learned. Most of them registered there as a member.
Wow.
From there, they can get shares. And you know, the shares is always quoted, always sold. And they can make more money.
So this is what they should do with their money.
Yeah. Put it in something that will yield profit for you and your family, even for your parents.
And even for yourself.
And even for yourself and the society at large. So I don't encourage students in school keeping saying in a marriage. Our sister Opara Kuzelani then. Our sister Opara, great Reverend Sister Opara, she's still in service now, professor. If she's teaching us their history and philosophy, she tells us so many things about philosophy of life. And this is number one philosophy of life of a student that was sent to school to go and learn, and nothing else.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much for this inspiring answer. So, as a student, there is nothing else you should be doing with your finance but studying and as well investing and reinvesting
Good.
the income of the investment to
Great.
keep money flowing with you, with your family, and even with the society at
Great.
large. Thank you so much. I knew you were the right person for this. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
my dear. Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
my dear.
Just one question and then we wrap it up.
Okay.
So, what do you think? Let's come back to the university. What do you think is the responsibility of the university and lecturers, like yourself and your colleagues in the department? What do you think is the responsibility, like, to intentionally prepare women in the leadership role or in finance or even in entry level? Like, how do you prepare women?
We have to give women folks the best when it comes to this, preparing them. Because back then in those olden days, when our forefathers value more the male than female, giving us the inequality we needed in the gender sector. Most of the women then back 80s, instead of Izubo Mowaii as okay, which is very
So
bad.
right
So now
women are
I
in
am where
school.
women in school.
Yeah.
We encourage them that what man can do, women does it better.
Oh, does it better?
Yes.
Not just can do.
Not even can do, but does it better. Because when it comes to savings, women can save their last couple. But man will go out there, beer parlor, take one bottle, one for roadies, that. But women will have enough time to
does it
get
not
them.
mean that there are women who embezzle money?
But
or
it's
finance
very
or
rare.
budget?
No, if you come to that, the percentage of women that embezzle are not that much.
Okay.
Women, even starting from the childhood, from when they are crawling, they are known to be the family builder. Yes.
So there
They are
is
known to
there
be
is
the
a
family.
very
So
little rate of women of women embezzling funds, public
Very
funds,
little.
family funds.
Very little. Very little. Even if they are not taught that. It is an initiative that was given by our Creator, God Himself.
Now, what about the women that just prefer to spend money? Maybe
Yes.
their husband's money, you're working so hard, and they just like
I will call them, I group them the Gen Zs. Amaro nature of life. Yes, I call them the Gen Zs.
generation.
Yeah. Some of those Gen Zs.
There are actually people in the millennial generation that
they don't understand why we are called women. That's why I just put them in that.
Okay, so you're saying is the orientation of being a woman is not really balanced in the new generation.
Exactly.
So in public funds, the rate of women who has embezzled money are very
low. Very low.
So we should now put a lot of energy or equal amount of energy raising men in finance alongside raising women
in finance. Because we benefit more raising women in finance than men.
Okay. Good. Thank you so much for coming here. I was so convinced you have the right person here with us today. And I've learned a lot, and I know that you as well have learned a lot from us. Thank you so much for staying with us till this end, till this moment. We have a lot. There is a lot from where this is coming from. So do not forget to like, share our videos, comment on YouTube, follow COOU on all social media platforms. We're there on your TikTok, on your Facebook, on Instagram. We are there on YouTube. We have a lot like this, a lot of mind-blowing conversations and perspectives. If you think this said right here is not the right thing, how about you come see us? we are ready to listen. So thank you very much for staying with us. So Ma, should they keep on watching COOU YouTube or not?
Yeah, I encourage them to keep on watching COOU. They are the best.
All right.
Citadel of learning.
Okay.
We grow in all ramifications. So I wish and I pray and same time encourage us to keep on watching COOU.
So Dr. Ibekwe is saying that there is knowledge here. So
Yes.
keep following us, keep watching, share with your friends, with your foes as well. And just stay with COOU YouTube. Thank you.